It's just like Nintendo, man. It drops some massive news just randomly with no announcement. They just drop it because why not? So Nintendo unveiled they have this new like Nintendo News app that they have now launched where you get like Nintendo news, like if a direct happens, all the stuff from the direct will be on that news app and such, which a lot of people were like, why do we need this when we can just, go on Twitter and YouTube and like a dozen video game websites are gonna have the all the info. Why do we need to buy this? Well, not buy, but get this app. Well, it seems like there is a reason. Nintendo wanted to make sure that you knew that this app means something. So they dropped the release date of the Legend of Zelda live action movie. So it was in 2023 that it was announced that Nintendo would be making a live action Legend of Zelda movie with Sony. And it says here that Shigeru Miyamoto was going to be producing. Now this has caused a lot of, oh boy, how is a live action Legend of Zelda movie gonna go? Especially this came after the Super Mario Bros. Movie came out. And everyone's like, well, maybe you should stick to animated movies, right? Like that would be, how Nintendo builds this like cinematic universe with all of their IPs, and that leads to a Super Smash Brothers movie. But no, Nintendo decided they were going to go live action with it. All we know about the movie, other than, when it was announced, it was been in production, Nintendo's going to partner with Sony to do it, is that Wes Ball, who is going to be directing the movie, he said that he, a lot of stuff he's using to reference how this movie's going to go is he wanted to make it a live action Miyazaki movie. So stuff like, Totoro, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, all that type of stuff. He wanted to make that what this movie is, which sounds good. That sounds like a good thing, right? He also said that he plans for the movie to be a serious adaptation for the story. It's going to be like, tell a more serious story. So, which, that's kind of how Zelda is. Zelda pretty much always tells a pretty serious story. Unless it's something nice like Wind Waker. But, that's what they're going for. They're going for a serious kind of Legend of Zelda movie, which, again, saying it's going to be a live-action Miyazaki movie sounds good on the surface. But anyway, Nintendo, on their Nintendo Today app, said that the movie's official release date is March 26th, 2027. So almost 2 years out is when this movie will be released. That makes sense. The movie was announced in November 2023, so they've had a year to probably get the script ready and all that stuff. They probably got the cast ready by now, and filming should start soon, I guess. If they're looking for 2027, filming will probably start when? Sometime maybe late this year? We'd start filming, so then they can get late filming late this year, early next year, and then some post-production. So there we go, the Legend of Zelda movie. There's this nice little graphic here that was when the thing was announced. They kind of used the Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom font for it, and we get the logo here. This is probably going to be the logo for the movie, I would assume. This is the logo for the movie that we're going to be using, which is the iconic Legend of Zelda logo. Anyway, but there we go. We finally now have the Legend of Zelda movie. Its release date is there. Will this be pushed back? Quite possibly. This is movie business, baby. So who knows? The Super Mario Bros. Movie's initial release date was changed. So this very much could change. But for now, that's our sights. Our sights is in about 2 years, we'll get the live-action Legend of Zelda movie. So there we go. So with this being announced, let me know what you guys think. You guys still excited for the Legend of Zelda movie? I'm cautiously excited for this. I want to be excited, but I know that this could go a different way. But hopefully by, 2027, and with Nintendo supervising this, right? Like with Shigeru Miyamoto actively being involved in this movie, I'm hopeful that we get a good adaptation here. And what they do, you know, what type of story do they want to tell? Do they want to do Skyward Sword? Tell the origin of Link and Zelda, and then, you know, they'll get reincarnated later? Are they going to tell a fully original story? Are they going to adapt another iconic story that's like, you know, already in like deep into the timeline? Maybe something Link to the Past, Link's Awakening. We could go, I don't think Majora's Mask, really. That doesn't seem like that. Twilight Princess, you know, like they can do a bunch. They might just do a whole mishmash, just take a whole bunch. They can do that too. Let me know what you guys think. And are you guys going to get the Nintendo Today app? Because very clearly this being announced on the app was for them to make sure that, you know, you take this app seriously. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will see you all next time.